It has worsened over the course of the last year or so.
Just a few belongings to call their own and no proper place to lay their head at night. Many of the city's most vulnerable can be seen in these encampments just outside of the Lethbridge Soup Kitchen and Alpha House.
Part of the issue is the more we take their belongings away, the more they have to seek other belongings. You need shelter.
It's been an issue for quite some time, and now the number of tents camped outside the facilities has only gotten bigger.
This bothers me to the nth degree to see people having to live almost like animals, and we don't do anything about it.
Ultimately, the size, the number of encampments that we're seeing outside the shelter, that's posing a safety risk, and that's why we're concerned.
These are all real people too. We're all real people. I find all the best people I've ever met are right here.
Many of the most vulnerable say with no resources available, such as a transitional housing option, a tent is the best option right now.
It's literally all they got for our homes. And I find Lethbridge is doing nothing, nothing at all.
I made bad choices, and look where I ended up at.
Todd Stelter, who has been dealing with homelessness, says more needs to be done to offer supports to the ones that need it the most.
I don't know how much funding, but there has to be transparency too as well with the funding. We do need more cameras down here to get the community to see what's really happening here,
Alpha House says a transitional housing space was being funded as a response to COVID-19, but that isn't the case anymore.
From, multiple stakeholders that, there are funds, or that the funds are coming, or that, we do see that this is the solution, but ultimately what we need is, things to be greenlit.
It's really on those decision makers who choose not to do anything. It's not an issue of money. It's an issue of caring enough about people to make a difference in their lives.
In a statement to Bridge City News, the city says they are continuing to advocate for the resources we know our community needs in the areas of transitional housing, shelter space, and permanent housing. We are working to come up with collaborative solutions with key stakeholders so we can assist the most vulnerable members of our community. For Bridge City News, I'm Angela Stewart.